Hey everyone, welcome back to Hades. I previously recorded this of me fighting Hades. Unfortunately, there's no game audio, so I'm going to be filling in. Here we go. So we're fighting Hades, our father. I have upgraded the Stygian blade so it has the dash property, but man, his AoE is nasty. Area of effect is what I mean by AoE, and you could just tell I'm just trying to chip away, slow him down, do what I can. The Athena dash, Divine dash, of course, is amazing. Um, and also trying to get rid of those skulls so they don't do any more damage. He goes invisible as well. As you can see that, I'm using the Athena deflecting orb as well, which has AoE blast upon impact. With this build, I also used the shackles of Sisyphus, which you get by giving him some Titan's blood. Not Titan's blood. The orange elixir that you get to be like friends, and he gives you that item. And what it does is, if you don't have a boon for your attack or for your special or for your cast, it increases your damage exponentially without by not using a boon. So, did not go with the plume of Hermes like I usually do, just because they have that dodge chance to avoid damage. Instead, I'm trying to do damage and just play it smart, which is hard for me. Playing something smart. As you can see, I risk it more than I probably should sometimes. Right there, just took 36 damage. Um, and Hades is getting lower. I have 2 charges of Death Defiance on right now, and I also have the duo boon of Demeter with Athena, which gives me health regen when I have no more Death Defiance. So on my last life, I'll get some health regeneration. Um, but we're right about to get past this. So Hades, which of course is your father, who you have to defeat to continue on, which I assume is the last person you have to fight. Um, but actually, he is the last person you have to fight after going through everyone. Um, just got him through the first stage. Of course, he's got 2 stages, like every good boss. I just tried to get out of there, um, trying to chill him so I can slow him down to get more damage into him before everything else. These vases that just popped up are the only AoE in the game or trap in the game that can stun, and you want to clear them because you don't want to have to run into them either, because those skulls will proc them. What I mean by proc is I mean by triggering them as well. So see, he's got these big, large orange beams that start coming out. As he gets lower and lower life, there's more and more of them, of course. I'm trying to use those pillars to try to keep my distance so I don't have to um, get too close to him. And I'm trying to whittle away his life. As you can see, even what I did right there was barely nothing. But he's at half. We've gone to half. Oh, he just hit me with that skull. That hurt a lot. He's impervious right now. He's trying to do his beam thing. Oh, no. Trying to clear some of these out without getting hit by his rays. As you can see. Oh no, he's got that AoE. I tried to clear that vase and I ran right into the blast of it, stunning me. 18, 18. That's how much damage that blast does. 18 damage per second. That's crazy. So see, I'm trying to keep my distance. I just did my Death Defiance by killing the vase. You notice the vases have gotten a lot more. I'm at 131 life. I have no Death Defiance anymore. This is my last chance to keep going. Killing those bad guys also procs. Ooh, just took 36. He's at 88. Oh. Oh, he's slow. But I'm low too. Oh no, he's doing his big ability. Dash. Ooh. Wow. Look how close that was. 62 life. He almost had me. How you. Go! Go then! Go! Get out of here! Get out! He wasn't very happy that I beat him in single-handed combat. I told you that I would, Father, and I'm going to. Goodbye. Wait, just if you find her, if you somehow find her, tell her something from me. Tell her that Cerberus is doing well. He's doing very well. That's it. Okay. What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. Though answer me one question, I'll give it some thought. How's that? I know your question, boy, but ask it anyway. Persephone, my mother, why did she leave? Ugh, blood, darkness. There is no escape. Hades is vanquished. So Hades just barely got through. So it shows all the things that I did in the run. It shows that it took me about 40 minutes. It's actually inaccurate. When I did this recording, I actually waited a couple minutes or so to see if I could get it to work with the audio. So probably about 30 minutes. You can see a lot of the boons I took were things that amplified my damage without having a boon on my damage. Really cool. Got some gems, got some Titan's blood. Use that to upgrade your weapons. Love upgrading weapons. But we did it. We did. We finally did it in defeating Hades. So here we go. Zagreus is going into the mortal world to find Persephone. I don't know what to expect here when I was recording this. And of course, his movement speed has been lowered down into a crawl. Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold. Sure hopes this works, Nyx. Nyx is the one that gave you those directions to find Persephone. Even though Nyx was the one who really raised you? So that's hard to say. You can really see Zagreus's flame-like feet melting and marking the snow. He's never seen snow before, other than the other escape attempts, but really been in it. The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the presence of a sense of awe and the sublime, for it is unlike anything that he has seen. It's beautiful. So this part, I wish the walk speed was a little faster. I'm not gonna lie. Zagreus coughs. Purple, blue, looks like lavender. Whoa, what's that thing? That's the sun? Never seen the sun before. Keeps on walking like an old lady. Oh, I've never had to go anywhere so fast in my life. I don't even think I could walk this slow if I tried. It continues further on. He gets to a clearing. This? It can't. Look, all of a sudden the snow disappears. Look at all the crops. Hello? Hello? Hello indeed. Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up. You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son. Continue. Whoop. Turn the audio back on. What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out, or I shall make you. Out with you! No. So then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me? You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me? How? Whoa. I died? I died? What you mean, permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods, you never even knew I existed, either? Alive, Zagreus. He even kept your name. You live! How can this be? You live! You live! Oh, the cruel fates! My son! Sorry if the timing for each one. Mother! Takes a little longer than usual. Like I said, I pre-recorded this, so my reading is probably faster than how I read it the first time. In short, I beat him. Finally. Though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this, but there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you that Cerberus is doing very well. Ah, he told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it, Zagreus. Ugh. Ooh. It's guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it. No, no, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here. Really? You're kicking me out? Why? The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place, same as your father, so they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you're alive. Then it breaks that our time together was so brief. No, I can come back. I can come back. Now that I've found you, maybe he'll just let me come back. You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter, Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers, but I was so naive to think that they were different. I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go. The stick shall take you, then. Oh, Zagreus, farewell, my son. Won't you come back to home? Come back to me when you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here, however long it takes. Taken by the sticks, however long it takes. Ugh, I can't hold on. Ugh, mother, I have to get back there. The House of Hades. We've returned back home. Yeah, but you can see here we returned back. Um, we defeated Hades, so pretty rad. Um, yeah. Um, but it seems like your mother didn't know you were alive just as much as you didn't know that she was alive in the beginning, and you found out. But unfortunately, we're bound to the underworld just like Hades is. So we have to continue fighting our way to spend time with Persephone to ask questions, and hopefully maybe find an answer to uh, this bound or spell over us that's keeping us here forever. Let's see what Hades has to say. Yeah. You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is? No, wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me? Nonsense! Don't you think I would recall such an event? You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened? She wants answers, same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to go to her again. Silence! This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge in your overwrought imagination. I know where we continue this conversation then. Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs, some of them came from her. She seems quite brilliant. You chose your muse as well. I owe my everything to Eurydice. She authored many of my songs, indeed, and she inspired many, many more. Whilst living, we collaborated frequently, you see. But weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown. It is but one of life's injustices, I fear. I always sang her praises every chance I had, and she asserted herself splendidly. Yet even still, our listeners believed our songs, they came from me. What else could I have done? I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you're always giving credit where it's due. Ain't no other way, child. Oof. Your father fell to you, as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best, though tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother? I did. She was there. She was, where you said she'd be, and more than I imagined. But I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for long, for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what? Oh, my child, I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate after all. Look at even the little skulls on her dress look kind of sad. My father's fate? But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there, and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though maybe the farther we get from this realm, the farther we get from this realm, the worse it gets. My bad. So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there? Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her. Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another, whilst you can, as mortals do. Nyx is awesome, man. They've really spruced this place up, haven't they? Cause of death. Wild boars. Good for Megara, I guess. Just checking out the Shadow Broker. Love Titan's Blood. I'll make sure everything is taken care of. Yeah. Chef, I brought you some aquatic beast. Dude, I would love if there was like a mod or something, or of being the you could be, instead of Zagreus, you could be the chef. It would be so funny. Or get the chef's hat. You know, even something like that would be so small but cool. So here I'm just going through the Shadow Broker, getting the extra Titan's Blood so I can upgrade some of the weapons. So I can make it. Achilles. I found her, sir. My mother. She's alive and well. And but I just couldn't stay up there for long, for very long. I have to get back to her. You really made it all the way. You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there? She was great. She was great. Nothing like father, more like you. A little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me, even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in. Ah, but then, you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her. There, you go to her this once. Surely you'll be able to do it again. Yeah. Check in the room, see if anything's changed in the environment since I cleared it. My first clear. Um, and I spent some time grinding up Nick stuff. I'm checking the constructions things, if there's anything for me to build. There really isn't. And I got 3 Death Defiance, which I highly recommend for everybody. I know some people, they may not need it. They're probably better than me. Who knows? But either way, the more upgrades you get, the more you upgrade your mirror, as you're going to see probably in a second, because as I've escaped, I just got 1,000 more of purple Nyx's upgrade, which is in the mirror here. So I'm going to do the Fated Authority. That allows me to re-roll what shows up on each door if I want to change it to something else. I don't get to choose what it is. It's randomly changed, but pretty cool. So here's some of the items. See Skelly over there, one of my favorite characters. The exit. That's a pact of punishment on it. The exit looks different. So what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous pact of punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by. Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham, I got hit right in the back, fall to pieces. No idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done. So that, as likely an explanation as any, I guess. That um, scroll on the door, it does increase the difficulty. You get to select how the difficulty is increased. Do you want more monsters? Do you want them to have more life? Do you want them to do more damage? Do you want to make it so your healing is less, or whatever you want? And by doing so, you increase the rarity or difficulty of the run, allowing you to unlock more things each time you do it. So let's say I want Titan's Blood. Well, if I didn't put any rarity, I've already done that run without it being changed. So I'm not going to get anything. But if I increase it so where there's more monsters to fight, then I'll be able to clear it. I'll get more items like Titan's Blood, Diamonds, Ambrosia, all the upgradable stuff. Otherwise, you would just get the purple, the gems, and the Titan's Blood. The Titan's Blood. The Giant's Blood? What's the name of it? I always get mixed up. The orange vase. So this is the one I'm going to go with here, is Aspect of Zeus. It turns the shield into a blitz disc, which means it spins and shoots out, and then you can call it back. It also changes the appearance when you upgrade an item. So look at, yeah, it now has a face on it. Yeah, so the bow there changed after I upgraded to Hera, which allows you to charge your cast shots into the bow. But that's where we're gonna end today's video. Um, and once again, I definitely recommend checking out the Shattered Shackle. It's just really good. Just remember, it's damage while not empowered by a boon. Yeah. Yeah, I had other boons that influenced my attack without having a boon. So Chaos, Daedalus, things like that really are amazing and make this so much more interesting. But yeah, so we cleared it. It was the first time. Oh yeah, when I recorded it, it was my birthday. Yeah. But that'll be it for today. See you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.